Welcome to Motive Mystery, where the wisdom of the ages meets the challenges of today. In this video, we explore the life and legacy of George Orwell, a visionary writer and astute critic of totalitarianism. Orwell's keen insights into the mechanisms of power and social injustice have cemented his status as one of the most influential voices of the 20th century. His masterpieces, such as 1984 and Animal Farm, continue to resonate with readers and provoke thought about freedom, surveillance, and the human condition. Join us we navigate through 30 of Orwell's most poignant quotes. We uncover the timeless relevance of his words in the face of modern-day challenges. Perhaps one did not want to be loved so much as to be understood. George Orwell highlights the deep human desire to be truly seen and comprehended by others. At its core, this saying emphasizes the value of connection and understanding over mere affection. As we navigate our relationships, it's a reminder that feeling understood can often be more fulfilling than just feeling loved. Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. Orwell warns us about the power of controlling narratives and history. This message speaks to the importance of truth and understanding in shaping our world. With so much information around, it's crucial to be aware of who's shaping our perception of the past and future. In a time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. Orwell emphasizes the bravery of speaking out in times of widespread falsehoods. This quote reminds us that honesty can be a form of resistance. Especially today, standing up for the truth can make a real difference in our world. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Orwell critiques the hypocrisy of those in power with this satirical statement. It's a reminder that while equality is preached, it's not always practiced. In our modern society, it's essential to recognize and challenge these disparities. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Orwell paints a dystopian picture of a world where truth is distorted. This phrase warns of the dangers of accepting twisted realities. As we navigate our information age, discerning fact from fiction becomes even more vital. Every generation imagines itself to be more intelligent than the one that went before it, and wiser than the one that comes after it. Orwell highlights the timeless nature of generational pride. It's a call to be humble and learn from both our ancestors and successors. As society evolves, it's crucial to value the wisdom of all ages. The best books are those that tell you what you know already. Orwell suggests that true wisdom often resonates with our inner beliefs. Great literature reaffirms our deepest convictions. In our journey of self-discovery, such books can be guiding lights. The creatures outside looked from pig to man, and from man to pig, and from pig to man again, but already it was impossible to say which was which. Orwell paints a vivid picture of blurred lines between man and beast. It's a reflection on the loss of humanity and the dangers of unchecked power. In our world, it's vital to recognize and uphold our unique human values. If you want to keep a secret, you must also hide it from yourself. Orwell delves into the depths of self-deception and the human psyche. This quote speaks to the lengths we go to protect our truths. In navigating life's complexities, being honest with oneself is paramount. The most effective way to destroy people is to deny and obliterate their own understanding of their history. Orwell warns of the dangers of erasing one's past. This message emphasizes the importance of preserving our heritage and learning from it. Understanding our roots empowers us to shape a better future. But if thought corrupts language, language can also corrupt thought. Orwell highlights the intricate relationship between thought and language. He suggests that clarity in language leads to clarity in thought. In our communication-driven world, it's crucial to express ourselves clearly and authentically. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. Orwell paints a bleak vision of a dystopian future. This quote serves as a warning about the dangers of unchecked power and oppression. It's a call to remain vigilant and protect our freedoms. We shall meet in the place where there is no darkness. Orwell speaks of hope and a place free from oppression. This line symbolizes a desire for truth and enlightenment. In our journey of life, it reminds us to seek places of clarity and understanding. It was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. Orwell sets an unsettling scene in 1984. This opening line captures the novel's eerie atmosphere and altered reality. It reminds us to question our surroundings and the nature of reality. Doublethink means the power of holding two contradictory beliefs in one's mind simultaneously, and accepting both of them. Orwell delves into the dangers of manipulated thought. This concept highlights the mind's vulnerability to external control. It's a cautionary note on the importance of independent thinking. If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. Orwell emphasizes the essence of true freedom. True liberty allows for open dialogue, even when it's uncomfortable. It's a call to protect our freedom of speech. Political language is designed to make lies sound truthful and murder respectable, and to give an appearance of solidity to pure wind. Orwell critiques the manipulation of language for political gain. He warns of the dangers of distorted words and their power to deceive. It's a reminder to be critical of the information we consume. Until they become conscious, they will never rebel, and until after they have rebelled, they cannot become conscious. Orwell speaks to the cycle of awareness and action. He suggests that true awakening leads to resistance, and only through resistance can one truly awaken. It's a call to be aware and take action against oppression. If you loved someone, you loved him, and when you had nothing else to give, you still gave him love. Orwell touches on the unconditional nature of love. He emphasizes that true love persists even in the absence of material or tangible gifts. It's a reminder of the enduring power of love and its ability to transcend circumstances. In the face of pain, there are no heroes. Orwell challenges the romanticized notion of heroism. He suggests that in real suffering, everyone is vulnerable and human. It's a call to recognize our shared humanity and the reality of pain. Power is in tearing human minds to pieces and putting them together again in new shapes of your own choosing. Orwell delves into the manipulative nature of power. He highlights how those in control can reshape perceptions and realities. It's a warning about the dangers of unchecked authority and the importance of critical thinking. Perhaps a lunatic was simply a minority of one. Orwell touches on the idea of societal norms. He suggests that those who think differently might be labeled as mad by the majority. It's a reminder to value individual perspectives and not to stigmatize those who think differently. Being in a minority, even in a minority of one, did not make you mad. There was truth and there was untruth, and if you clung to the truth even against the whole world, you were not mad. Orwell emphasizes the importance of personal conviction. He conveys that standing by one's beliefs, even if they're unpopular, is a sign of sanity, not madness. It's an encouragement to stay true to oneself, even when faced with societal pressures. Reality exists in the human mind, and nowhere else. Orwell delves into the concept of subjective reality. He suggests that our perception shapes our reality, and what we believe becomes our truth. This quote reminds us to be aware of our biases and the power of perspective. Freedom is the freedom to say that 2 + 2 make 4. If that is granted, all else follows. Orwell highlights the essence of true freedom. He implies that freedom is not just about big choices, but also the ability to state simple truths without fear. It's a call to protect our basic rights and the importance of free speech. Writing a book is a horrible, exhausting struggle, like a long bout with some painful illness. One would never undertake such a thing if one were not driven on by some demon whom one can neither resist nor understand. Orwell speaks to the challenges of the creative process. He conveys the immense dedication and inner turmoil that comes with creating something meaningful. This quote resonates with anyone who has poured their soul into a project, understanding the sacrifices and passion it demands. Big Brother is watching you. This iconic phrase is from Orwell's 1984, symbolizing the omnipresent surveillance state. It's a warning about the dangers of unchecked power and the loss of individual privacy. In our modern world with increasing surveillance, this quote serves as a reminder of the importance of personal freedoms and rights. It's a beautiful thing, the destruction of words. Orwell highlights the power and danger of language manipulation in his works. He suggests that by destroying words, one can control thought and reality. In today's age of information overload, this quote reminds us to be critical of the information we consume and its sources. The essence of being human is that one does not seek perfection. Orwell touches on the inherent flaws and imperfections that make us human. He emphasizes the value of embracing our imperfections and learning from them. This quote encourages us to accept our flaws and understand that they are a part of our unique identity. The choice for mankind lies between freedom and happiness, and for the great bulk of mankind, happiness is better. Orwell delves into the complex relationship between freedom and happiness in society. He suggests that while freedom is essential, the pursuit of happiness often takes precedence for many. This quote prompts us to reflect on our own values and what truly brings fulfillment in our lives. Appreciation for joining our journey.